just theorizing about the history of this place. I mean, I imagine that a bunch of explorers explored this cave. Maybe at one time there was probably a mining operation for, like, crystals. I mean, how much do you think that these valuable crystals would go for? Or are they just ornate blocks of ice? Nah, I was thinking that they were on the same level as diamonds, but yeah, ice isn't very valuable. I mean, it would probably be very valuable for a time when folks didn't, for an era without refrigerators, but that's another story. But anyway, it's just another fan theory of mine, just about this cave. I could just be making stuff up as I go, but it's just kind of nice to kind of have fan theories, you know what I mean? Hey, paisanos! This is StreamGamer23, and welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong 64! So, in the last part, Lanky got a speedy cabin banana, and Diddy got to fly up to a waterfall and play Mad Maze Mall. Which reminds me, there's still a bunch of bananas over by Funky's that were left for him. And before we wrapped up the last part, we activated a number 5 warp pad on a high pedestal for Lanky's Kasplat, so we'll go for that next. For right now. Oop. Okay. So yeah, we want to get out as much frustration for beavers as physically possible before the abomination that is Beaver Bother. I honestly can't tell which is more infuriating. The beetle... Oh, wait a minute. There's still some... Okay, so yeah, there's some coins for Diddy up there. But anyway, I can't really tell which is the more infuriating of Donkey Kong. It's either the rabbit race, both of the beetle races, or the dreaded DK arcade. Because, yeah, you can tell I just was this close to rage quitting when that happened. So yeah, I dread resetting this game just for those bananas alone. Just, ugh. I mean, the vast majority of the bananas are fine in my book, but those ones are just the exceptions. They're just insufferably horrible. And I'm pretty sure I'm not alone in that regard. I'm pretty sure tons of other fans can agree with me that those bananas are just the bane of 90s kid existence. Okay, so, yeah, I think we're good. Alright, so... Okay, that's for Tiny, so... Okay, so, let's see. There's a hole for Tiny to explore, so... We'll go for that next. Okay, up we go! Come on, Diddy! I honestly like his voice here. It's a lot better than the DK cartoon, because... Yeah, I wasn't really fond of his voice in the cartoon. Not saying it was a bad choice, but and it was fine when he was talking, but when he was singing, ugh, it was like nails on a chalkboard awful. Yeah, fortunately we had Sterling Jarvis's DK singing voice, which was just... wow. Really blew me away. It's real... I'm actually surprised that Sterling Jarvis never made it onto American Idol, because... Well, I know he was basically... he's technically Canadian, but, man, he has a voice of an angel. Dang. Guy can sing. But anyway, I'm just getting off a tangent. Okay, twirl across. Okay, come on, move it, Tiny. You go, girl. Come on. Into the tiny hole. I don't even know where I'm going. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here we are in another shrunken cabin. Okay, number 4. And there's a red-headed Klaptrap. Alright! Okay, so yeah, no doubt Diddy will be here. Okay. Okay, so yeah, keep this place in mind for Diddy for later. Oh! Okay, monkey port, monkey port. Alright, here we go. Alright! Into the inaccessible Igloo. Alright. Wonderful. Okay. Right on, so yeah, Diddy's the one who's way behind in his banana collecting, so. But, whatever. Okay, so let's warp on out of here. Okay, so we'll just have Diddy once again have the jetpack ability. Okay, here we are back at the Igloo. There's no sense in coming back here, but unless we're really keen on getting like a splat, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, come on. I think there was a jetpack barrel over by the cabin, so let's go for that one. Aha! There it is. Alright. Okay. Okay, graceful backflip. Okay. And take off. Alright. Okay. 7 crystal coconuts. Let's make them count. Okay, so flying about the cabin. Or the cave. Okay. Flying past Crankies. Okay, there it is. There it is. Okay. Okay. Perfect landing. Alright, in here. Whip! Alright. Put that tail back and forth. Alright. Okay. 2, 3, 4, and 5! Alright, banana medal! Okay, the Didmeister does it again. Alright. Okay, let's see. So we got Diddy's blueprints. Okay, so... Oh, can't forget Lanky's. Okay, well... Let's see. Okay, so... Back at the Igloo. Okay, so... Just need to get to the top of the cabin and, let's see. Alright, come on, work those arms, work those arms. Alright. Now, I think I remember... Yeah, Lanky also collected a blueprint from DK Isles, so if we deposit... So if we get this blueprint, we can... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, number 2. Okay, so I guess during this part we can go for, let's see. Alright. Coming through. Alright. Let's see, okay. Okay, up to Daisy. Right. Okay, there's one for Diddy, one for Tiny. Okay, so, well, let's just go for Lanky's blueprint real quick, and then we'll focus on getting one more banana. Oh, there's 2 for Diddy? Wow. I think I'll... Okay. Alright. A bit of gum pistol action. Careful. Alright. Alright, that'll do it for Lanky. Alright, so yeah. Apparently, 3 of the banana port pads are basically just one-offs in this cave. So the number 1 pad and the number 2 pad are basically the only banana port pads that are for all the Kongs, but whatever. It just kind of seems like a waste. So, but whatever. But yeah, I could think of better ways to execute those bananas, but whatever. Alright, so Tiny, time for a saxophone solo. Jazz things up. Alright. So let's see what Tiny's cabin has in store for her. Okay. Okay, so yeah, a bunch of growling Klaptraps. Let's play fetch! Okay, so yeah, let's play fetch with the Klaptraps. Okay, so yeah. Klaptrap cabin fever. Okay. Okay, here boy, fetch the orange. Fetch the deadly orange. Alright, good boy. Alright. Good puppy. Alright, good. Alright, fetch the boy. Alright, good boy. You're dead. That's a good boy. Alright. Alright, so yeah. Man, that's a quick one. Alright. Okay. And yes, ma'am. Alright. Alright. Short and sweet. Alright, wonderful. Okay. So, okay, so I guess my personal guess is these cabins might belong to some Kremlings that were owned by Captain Kurl from Donkey Kong Country 2. But yeah, if you didn't notice the huge portraits on the wall, so yeah. So yeah, the guy owned a galleon and some cabins in a cave. So, or some Kremling, some lizards he knew owned a, whatever. Okay, so you get the idea. Alright. Let's see. Okay, so we can deposit Slinky and Diddy's blueprints, but I think I'll wait until later. Okay, so Diddy, so aside from the blueprint banana, Diddy still has 2 more. You got his. Okay, Chunky has 1 more. Okay, and Lanky has 1 more. Okay, well, he has a blueprint, so. Okay, so yeah, coming down to it. Alright, so I think it'll probably be a couple more parts, and then we'll face the boss. But yeah, I just want to kind of keep these parts short and sweet, just to kind of compensate for the lengthy part 63 with the racing beetle after dying so many times. Stinking. Ugh. Seriously, I was so close to winning fairly a couple of times, but it only took the game from glitching the beetle out of existence for me to actually do it. And yeah, that was just embarrassing. Because, yeah, I swear I've beaten the beetle fair and square before. Whatever. Okay, that'll do it for part 66. Part 67 is obviously up next. We'll most likely be focusing on Diddy's bananas in that part, and the bananas afterwards will be for Lanky and Chunky. Okay, so aside from a couple of blueprints, we've only got 3 left, so who knows? Might be able to wrap it up in the next parts. Nah, I'll just save it for 2. Well, anyway, that'll do it for this part. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time on Donkey Kong 64, this is Toon Gamer 23. Signing out. Alright. I just gotta take care of this buzzing nuisance. Alright! Be gone! You know, if nothing else, Funky could, very well, open up a pest extermination business on the side, as well as, just selling out weapons for the Kongs. I mean, seriously, if he built up a pest control business that took care of zingers, I'd honestly say that would be a pretty good business tactic. He'd rake in like 10 times as many banana coins in that rate. Just depends on how many clients he has. But I digress. Just another goofy thought in my head.